We want to make sure that we are
Welcome to University Christian School in Jacksonville, Florida, where we are getting set for Creekside and the University Christian Fighting Christians. Hello, everyone, and welcome into today's broadcast. I am Noah Schlick, bringing you tonight's action live on Schlick Sports, and it should be a good one between two teams that are coming into this one hot. Both teams have only lost once in the month of April, and each of them the only two teams in the state of Florida to knock off Trinity Christian, in which they both did this week. University Christian in walk-off fashion. They've walked off back-to-back games, both coming from Camden Harnage. It should be interesting to see how this one plays out tonight. Creekside without a couple big bats, and Sean Aschenfelder and Gavin Strump. Aschenfelder not able to be here tonight. Strump out with an injury. We hope to see him back at some point this season. As they're introducing the teams out on the field right now, let's send you down for the starting lineups for University Christian and the national anthem.
All right. And now for your University Christian School Fighting Christians. On the mound starting tonight and leading off, number 9, Elias Murdoch. Batting second, the shortstop, number 1, Bryce Harnage. Hitting third at second base, number 7, Caden Warbington. Batting cleanup in left field, number 3, Cam Harnage. Hitting fifth, catching, number 13, Bubba Crouch. Hitting sixth, the third baseman, number 5, Mason McLeod. Hitting sixth at first base, number 21, Forrest Peppercorn. Make sure I get that number correct. In right field, number 14, Sean Robinson. In center, hitting ninth, number 12, Joe Ramsey. The rest of the substitutes for University Christian: Tharp, Crouch, Locke, Broham, Pickett, Ricardo, Cates, and Moffitt. The Creekside Knights are head coached by Chris King, and the University Christian Fighting Christians are head coached by Calvin Orth. We will now ask all of our fans and everyone present to please rise at this time for the singing of our national anthem. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. Thank you.
And it is time for baseball here on Schlick Sports between the University Christian Christians and the Creekside Knights. Hello, everyone, and welcome into today's broadcast on Schlick Sports. I am Noah Schlicksup. Time now to take a look at our starting lineups, brought to you by Troy Silhan with Bank of England Mortgage. The batting order for the Creekside Knights. They're led off by Michael Bysham, followed by Parker Morton and Ty Martineau. Carson McFarland doing the catching tonight is going to be back in cleanup, followed by Adam Harvey and Drew Williams. Tavern Blanzett in the DH role for the Knights, batting 7th, followed by Zach Jackson and Aiden Benachek. Creekside will be going up against Elias Murdoch. Out on the mound, the junior lefty getting the start for University Christian. He stands at 5'11", 185, got a fastball, curveball, changeup. According to Perfect Game, that fastball has topped out at 88 on Perfect Game. The stats on Murdoch this season: he's appeared in 5 games, starting 2 of them, just 10 2/3 inning pitched, and he's had his struggles with an ERA at 5.25. Struck out 17 in those 10 innings while only walking 4. And he's facing a Creekside lineup that comes into this one hot. In the month of April, the Knights come in batting .335 after plating 8 against a very tough Trinity Christian team. They'll look to follow up that performance with another good one tonight. However, as I mentioned earlier on, they are without Gavin Strump and Sean Aschenfelder. It will be the first time the Knights are leading off anyone in the batting order other than Sean Aschenfelder this year. That'll be Michael Bysham, who's been red hot like many other Knights in the month of April. In fact, Creekside has 7 players hitting .280 or better in April, Bysham being one of them. He looks to lead the Knights off here on a hot April day. The weather at first pitch, 88 degrees, sunny, wind top is blowing at 5 miles per hour. First pitch swinging, Bysham misses for strike 1. It's an interesting field out here. There's strike 2 to Bysham. Very new facility. They built the baseball field on top of the turf football field as Bysham takes ball 1. All turf out here in weird dimensions out in the outfield. Deep down the left field side. So there's a chopper foul. Still 1-2. However, out in right center field, it takes a big turn out. You're around 400, 390, 400 in that corner. It's a quick mound visit, gives us a little chance to take a look at that. So you can kind of see out in center field, pretty shallow it seems, but then it just cuts out there. Kind of comes back in down the right field line, but it'll be interesting to see how these dimensions play out in this game. As obviously a different setup than what the Creekside Knights are used to. University Christian, very good on this home field, 10-1. At home, the Fighting Christians, 10-1 on the season. They are 3-8 everywhere else. Murdoch in a 2-2 count, fires, foul back, Bysham stays fighting. The 2-2 again. Back up the middle and into center field for a base hit. Action on the bases for Creekside as Bysham reaches to lead off the night. And that'll bring up Parker Morton.
Number 1, Parker Morton.
This will be a great test for Creekside's depth in this game. Without 2 key players, without Connor Belizik, who's still trying to get back from an injury. Appeared against Clay, but didn't look 100% right in that game. Those are 3 key players in this Creekside lineup, and guys who are stepping in. Drew Williams in the batting order for Creekside. Parker Morton, not typically an everyday player as he takes a strike, 1-1. And Zach Jackson, Aiden Benachek, and Tavern Blanzett, they've all been playing good baseball lately. They'll need to continue doing so in tonight's game. And of course, you look at 3-4-5. Pitch inside, gets to the backstop. Bysham going for second. He'll get in there safely. 2-1 on Morton, and a runner in scoring position for the Creekside Knights. Bysham at the top of the order is going to be big. Martineau, McFarland, and Harvey have all been swinging it well lately. And those are the experienced players that you'd hope to see production out of in this lineup. And Tavern Blanzett's been big lately. Jackson Benachek, it'll be interesting to see who's able to step up for the Knights in this game. the 2-2. Fouled away. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes on Parker Morton. That one gets to the backstop, but hard off the padding. Keeps Bisham at second base. Full count on Parker Morton. Looking back, Bisham, Elias Murdoch in trouble here in the first inning. And that one kicks to the backstop off the netting, but Bisham staying put there at second still as it kicked back hard. Not too much space there between the backstop and home plate. Not too much of a trip for Bubba Crouch. And for Creekside, their catcher tonight, Carson McFarland. 3 wild pitches. Only one of them coming back to bite Murdoch in that Morton plate appearance. So now Ty Martineau to the plate, 2 on, nobody out. Golden chance for Creekside to get on the board here in the first inning. Martineau gets a bunt down the third base line. Murdoch gonna throw to first. It is just in time. Sack bunt gets 2 into scoring position now for Carson McFarland.
1 out.
Nice job by Martineau there.
19, Carson McFarland.
Nice bunt here on the turf. Good touch on it. Nearly hustled out a single, but the throw in time. Good play from Murdoch coming off the mound, keeping his composure, making a good throw over to first. One away, and there's a strike to Carson McFarland. Carson batting .480 in April with 9 RBIs. Had a 2-run double last night against Trinity Christian. Takes one up and away. A ball and a strike. Above the belt, 2-1. Adam Harvey on deck for Creekside. Another pitch misses, 3 balls and a strike. I am waiting here for those 13-mile-an-hour wind gusts that Apple Weather says are supposedly happening. Not much of a breeze out here. It is hot. You can only imagine how it is out there on the turf. The 3-1. Misses low, ball 4. Second walk of the inning for Creekside. So a single walk, sack bunt, and a single. It's the bases loaded for the night, still only 1 out. And Adam Harvey up to the plate. First a little mound visit out there. Trying to calm the nerves of Elias Murdoch. This is a University Christian team that was really struggling in March. Ended the month of March with a 17-2 loss to St. John's Country Day. Ended March on a 6-game losing streak, and since then they've gone 8-1. Beat some tough teams, currently on a 5-game win streak. Defeated Trinity Christian and Baker County, both on walk-offs this week by scores of 3-2 and 4-3. Harvey, first pitch swinging, sends this one into left center field. That one's gonna get to the wall. Bisham scores, Morton scores, headed to the plate, Josh Huber, he is in! A 3-run double for Adam Harvey. And the Knights lead early on. First pitch swinging. Adam Harvey jumps all over it.
The left fielder, number 9, Drew Williams.
That brings up Drew Williams. Now a runner on second, 1 away, and 3 runs in for Creekside in the first inning. Time called at the plate. Talking about how hot University Christian is. Creekside, they've won 7 of their last 8. At the plate, they've been hot in April. Ball 1 to Williams. Adam Harvey to third. Might have been a balk called at that time. I did not notice Harvey go. A 1-1 count on Drew Williams. Pops it up, out of play. 1-2 on the Creekside left fielder. Upstairs to Williams. 2-2. Tavern Blands it on deck. He tied up the game last night on a double. The pitch to Williams. Fouled back. Still 2-2. Drew Williams, 2 for 10 at the plate with an RBI. He also walked, and one of those hits a double this year. Getting the start in left field tonight. He's got Adam Harvey just 90 feet away. It's a nice little wing gust. Good take from Williams. Now a full count on the Creekside junior. Infield in, the 3-2. Down low for ball 4. Was that not ball 4? That's 3-2. I had it in my scorebook ball 3 already. No scoreboard out here at University Christian yet, so room for human error. Fly ball, left field. This should score Harvey. Camped under it and making the catch, Cam Harnage. He's throwing it in. Harvey stops halfway down the third base line. It was a good throw from left field. So a fly out for Williams, now 2 away. Now bring up Tavern Blansit. Blansit in just 18 at-bats, batting .444, and he's managed to drive in 7 runs. Trying to tack on another here in the first. Drives one, through into right. That'll score Harvey. An RBI single for Tavern Blansit. It's 4-0 Creekside. Tavern Blansit staying hot at the plate.
17, Zach Jackson.
An RBI single for the junior. Give him now 8 RBIs on the season and just 19 at-bats. And Creekside giving their starter Quinn Wilfong a little bit of breathing room in the top of the first inning. It's a strike to Zach Jackson. 0-1. Bounces the next pitch. That skips away. Blands it to second. Another runner in scoring position. It's time for Zach Jackson. One. Set is Murdoch. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike two. A ball and 2 strikes on Zach Jackson. 2 away. Here's the pitch. Misses away. Now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Set is Murdoch. He steps off. Been a tough first inning for Elias Murdoch. 3 hits, 2 walks, 4 runs. And he gets Jackson looking at strike 3 to retire the side, but Creekside plates 4 in the first. Quinn Wilfong with a solid advantage when we return on Schlick Sports.
They are back together again and talking sports in Jacksonville. Brent Martineau and former Jags player Austin Lane from 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. on all the social media platforms, and for the first time ever in Jacksonville, a 24/7 streaming network. It's Action Sports Jax 24/7. Download the Action News Jax Now app and get sports all day, every day. It's on Roku, Apple TV, Google TV, and many other platforms. Action Sports Jax 24/7 and the new Brent and Austin Show, 10 a.m. until 1 p.m.
Hey, where's Mom? Oh, you need to extend my hotspot. I just did. What? You can't? Yeah, that's the device that's almost out. Okay. Okay. Bye. A 1-1 count now. Two balls and a strike. Gets strike 2 across the plate. 2-2 on the leadoff man for University Christian. They come into this one at 13-9, batting .271 as a team, .343 in their last 5 games. Down and away, Wilfong misses 3-2. Quinn relies on a fastball, curveball, and changeup, but that fastball he throws 83% of the time. It's a chopper out to second. High hop on Benechak, quick throw, got him. one away. One gone here in the bottom of the first. And that'll bring up Bryson Harnage taking a look at the starting nine.
Harnage.
Batting order for University Christian. Murdoch led us off, followed by Bryson Harnage, Caden Warbington, and Camden Harnage. Bubba Crouch batting fifth, followed by Mason McLeod, Forrest Peppercorn, Sean Robinson, and Joseph Ramsey. Starting lineups brought to you by Troy Silhan with Bank of England Mortgage. A 1 count. Pitch misses low. 1-1. Key for Wilfong in this one. Just find the strike zone. Got into a little bit of trouble in his last start, which was 25 days ago against St. Joseph Academy. That was due to the amount of walks he surrendered. 4 and 2 1/3. Strike two at the knees, 2 balls, 2 strikes on Bryson Harnage. Harnage with an OPS up over 1,000. The only Christian to homer this year. 1 home run, 13 RBIs. Takes ball 3, 3 and 2. Full count. And he got him looking at strike 3. First strikeout of the night for Quinn Wilfong. 2 away, and that brings up Caden Warbington.
The second baseman, number 7, Caden Warbington.
Warbington and University Christian down 4 early on. Warbington batting .422, leading the team in average and on-base percentage this year. At OBP at .500. Takes a peek at ball 2, 2-0. Wilfong making his 3rd start of the season. He's made 6 appearances thus far with an ERA at .233. Fly ball center field, going back in, making the catch is Zach Jackson for out number 3. So Wilfong sets the Fighting Christians down in order. 4-0 Creekside after 1. You are watching Creekside Baseball on Schlick Sports.
Hey Creekside baseball fans, tonight's game is brought to you by Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. Just like a skilled batter stepping up to the plate, Brightway Insurance hits it out of the park every time. As one of Florida's largest independent insurance agencies, they've got a lineup that covers all the bases: home, auto, boat, RV, you name it. They handle everything from jewelry to small business insurance. And here's the best part. With access to over 60 carriers, they're like having a whole team working for you. Let Brandon and his team play ball on your behalf, finding the perfect policy for the perfect price. Don't let your current agent strike out on service. Switch to Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. Call or text 904-297-7970. Play ball with confidence. With Brightway, you're always safe at home.
Time now for our first pitching change, brought to you by Brightway Insurance. The Baselli Agency, Nick Cates on in relief for the University Christians after Elias Murdoch allowed 4 in the first inning. UC having to make an early pitching change as Cates will face 9-1-2 due up for Creekside, led off by Aiden Benachek. Called strike up high. 1-1 count. Pop foul out of play. 1-2 now. I'm a junior second baseman. Had the go-ahead RBI against Trinity Christian last night. Now 2-2. Takes down low, full count. Payoff pitch to Benachek. Popped up. Fouled out of play. Still 3-2. Another foul ball from Benachek. He stays fighting. Fly ball, center field. Joseph Ramsey makes the catch after a long battle. Good at bat from Aiden Benachek. 1 down. And that brings up Michael Bisham batting leadoff for the Knights.
Right fielder, number 6, Michael Bisham.
He sends one into left, right at Camden Harnage.
Catch is made in left.
2 down for Creekside. That brings up Parker
Third
Morton.
baseman, number 1, Parker Morton.
Morton walked back in the first. Skies this one. Foul ground down the right field side, out of play. 0-1. Taking a look at the fielding alignment for University Christian. Camden Harnage in left. Joseph Ramsey in center with Sean Robinson in right. Mason McLeod, the third baseman, with Bryson Harnage at short. Caden Warbington at second. Popped out, shallow center field. Cut by Warbington. Peppercorn, the first baseman. Bubba Crouch behind the plate, and that is the starting lineup, brought to you by Troy Silhan with Bank of England Mortgage, as it's a 1-2-3 inning for Nick Crouch and University Christian. Still 4-0 Creekside, entering the bottom of the second.
Do your feet constantly hurt you and you're not sure what to do? Come see Dr. Bradley Herbst, a board-certified podiatrist at Podiatry Associates of Florida. Dr. Herbst specializes in the treatment of foot and ankle problems, including diabetic foot care, ingrown toenails, hammer toes, bunions, fractures, and more. They're ready to take care of you and keep your feet and ankles healthy. Come visit them on San Jose Boulevard in South Mandarin. Call to make your appointment today at 904-268-6993.
Second, the left fielder, number 3, Cam Harnage.
Back here for the bottom of the second inning, Cam Harnage leading things off for University Christian. Heart of the order coming up. Creekside with the 4-0 lead. Quinn Wilfong setting the Fighting Christians down in order in the first. First pitch ball to Harnage here in the second. 2-0. Wilfong on the mound stands at 6-0, 195. Senior righty into the windup. And that one crushed out to right center field. That one is a one-hopper to the wall. Harnage gonna stop at second base. It's a double for Harnage and the Christians.
Harnage. The catcher, number 13.
Now we'll bring up Bubba Crouch. Rip that one into the gap and into that right center field corner where the practice football field kind of cuts into the wall. It's Ty Martineau gonna go talk to Wilfong on the mound. Some throwback unis for Creekside tonight. They got the red jerseys with gray lettering and numbering, along with the white pants, the red pinstripe down the side. I like the look tonight. Wind picking up a little bit, blowing from right to left field. Strike to the catcher, Bubba Crouch, 0-1. Wilfong, another thing that's going to be big for him tonight is finding his off-speed pitches. Change up in the curveball. Down and in, 1-0. 1-1. Uses that fastball a lot, and it yields good results for him. In a start like this, you'd like to see that changeup or curveball worked effectively, as he's struggled to find that at times this season. One in the dirt, going for third, and getting there is Camden Harnage. So runner just 90 feet away. And a 2-1 count on Bubba Crouch. Catcher batting .280 with 8 RBIs this year. Trying to get UC on the board. Foul ball off the mask of McFarland and to the backstop, 2-2. McFarland looks to be good. Making his first start behind the plate this season in the absence of Connor Belizik and Gavin Strump. Two-strike pitch, got him looking. Big timeout number 1 for Quinn Wilfong. That brings up Mason McLeod. Still a runner on third, now 1 out.
Mason McLeod.
McLeod, I should say, the sophomore. Batting .163 with 6 RBIs, getting on base at the .305 mark. Time called as McFarland adjusting his pitch-com device. First pitch strike, 0-1. Wilfong, a guy who's going to rely a lot on forcing soft contact. Swing and strike 2. Strikes out a good amount of batters, 15 and 15 innings heading into this start, 2 already tonight. When it's put in play, 77% of the time it's weak contact and often soft pop-ups and fly balls. 47% of the time it's a fly ball. 37% it's on the ground. Not too many hard hit balls off of Quinn Wilfong. Way out in front of it. McLeod just able to get a piece of it, foul it back. 1-2. It's just the second ever meeting between University Christian and Creekside. The only other game back in 2016. High fly ball, left field, going back on is Drew Williams. It's off the bottom of the wall. That's going to score Harnage. Into second goes McLeod. Now 4-1. University Christian on the board.
And a run in for UC.
Nice hard hit ball to the wall from McLeod. The third baseman with the second double of the inning for UC.
Forrest Peppercorn.
That game back in 2016 I was talking about, Creekside won 10-0. Should be a better matchup this time around. Foul ball from Forrest Peppercorn, 0-1. This is a UC team not afraid to play behind. Coming off of a come-from-behind win last night in which they were down 3-0. Down 4-0 to start this one. Already with a run back, 4-1, and they got another runner on second base with just one away in the second inning. A 1-1 count on the first baseman, Peppercorn. There's strike two on the UC first baseman. Wilfong set. Here's the pitch. Down in the dirt, good block by McFarland. 2-2. Another two-strike pitch. Another foul ball. Still 2-2 on Forrest Peppercorn. And this time he gets him looking at strike three. Peppercorn not happy with the call. Has now 3 strikeouts for University Christian, all of them looking.
Sean Robinson.
2 gone. That brings up Sean Robinson, the 8-hole hitter, getting the start in right field tonight. Wilfong comes set. Here's the pitch. Ground ball past the diving Parker Morton into left field. Fielded by Williams, gets it into the infield quickly. That will hold the runner on third, McLeod. A single for Robinson, gets runners at the corners. 2 away, and that'll bring out Chris King to the mound to talk with Quinn Wilfong. Hunter Schlegel going to get ready in the bullpen. I can turn this camera around here and give you a look at, that is the Creekside bullpen. The batting cages double up here. So you can see Hunter Schlegel heading up to the mound, starting to get ready. So Joseph Ramsey up to the plate. For University Christian, they would love to get another run or two in here. Wilfong looking to keep the damage to 1 here in the second. Ball in the dirt, blocked by McFarland. 1-0. Swung on and into right field. It's a base hit. Stopping at second, Sean Robinson. Scoring, Mason McLeod from third.
That's a hit.
Now 4-2. RBI
RBI.
single from Joseph Ramsey.
Score now 4-2.
In the second inning, University Christian finding ways to hit Wilfong, and now back to the top of the order. Second time through, you wonder what kind of effects this has. Now the go-ahead run at the plate, tying run on first. Up high, fastball misses 1-0.
The pitcher, number 16, Nick Cates.
It's actually Nick Cates hitting for Elias Murdoch as he relieved him out of the bullpen. After the first, foul tip, strike one. At the plate this season, Cates is batting 136, 2 RBIs. Pop up, foul ground. That one is going to drop foul. Now a 1-2 count. Wilfong looking to get out of the inning. Comes set. 2 on, 2 out. Runner goes for third, and taking third, Sean Robinson. And you wonder how willing Carson McFarland is to throw to bases behind the plate. He's not been a catcher for a little while. 2-2 count on Cates. And he gets him looking at strike 3. 2-run score for the Christians, but Wilfong able to keep any more damage from happening in the second.
We go now
On to
to
the
the
third.
top of the third.
It's 4-2.
With a score 4-2.
That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. We specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today.
Nice crowd out here at University Christian School catching some Friday night baseball here in Jacksonville, Florida, as we've got a 4-2 ball game. Creekside got 4 across in the first. The Fighting Christians with 2 in the bottom of the second. Now on to the top of the third, and Creekside got 3, 4, 5 coming up to face Nick Cates. Ty Martineau
Shortstop, number 5,
leading things
Ty
off for the Knights here
Martineau.
in the third. Had a sacrifice bunt his first time up. In the first inning, that advanced Morton to second and Bisham to third. First pitch ball to Martineau, 1-0. One-0 pitch catches the zone. Ball and a strike on the Knights shortstop. Martineau had been batting near .240 in the month of April, but he's come up big when they've needed him. 7 RBIs as drives this one to right center field. Under it and making the catch is Ramsey in center.
Catch is made for
One
the
away.
first out.
That brings up Carson McFarland.
The catcher, number 19, Carson McFarland.
McFarland walked and scored back in the first. Mentioned his first time up at the plate. He's hitting .480 in the month of April. Takes a big swing at that one. Misses out in front of it though, 0-1. Two strikes on Carson McFarland. Skips out about 5 feet in front of the plate. 1-2. This is a Creekside offense that comes in averaging close to 6 runs per game, batting .288 on the season. McFarland takes another one low, 2-2. Another pitch misses. Count now full on McFarland. Battle back from down 0-2. Now forcing Cates, most likely to challenge him on 3-2. Foul back to the screen. He stays alive. Adam Harvey, the man on deck for Creekside. Cates shakes off a couple signs. He knows what he wants to throw. Here's the pitch. Misses for ball 4. 1 out walk for Carson McFarland. 1 on, 1 out, and that brings up Adam Harvey, who had a 3-run double back in the first. Creekside Doubles brought to you by Triple Crown Fence. Call today at 305-331-9377. As Harvey was able to come through. First pitch swinging, driving in Bisham, Morton, and McFarland. First pitch swinging here, and that one is down the left field line off the glove of McLeod at third. It's a single for Harvey. 2 on, 1 out. Next up, Drew Williams.
The left fielder, number 9, Drew Williams.
Adam Harvey swinging a hot bat lately, and that just continues here in this game. Harvey had 2 RBIs in that game against Trinity last night. He also doubled and singled in that game. To start this one off, 3 RBIs, 2 hits, and hey, double and a single. Stay consistent. 1-0 pitch. At the knees, that's a strike, 1-1. Starting to feel nice out here after his hotter than blazes at first pitch. A little bit of a breeze, sun's starting to set. Turning into a nice baseball night out here at University Christian School. The 2-1. Called up high. 2-2. That's been called a few times tonight. The zone kind of expanding up. Ground ball, that is into left field. They're going to stop Josh Huber at third. He was running for McFarland, who's at catcher tonight. Bases now loaded after the single from Williams, and that brings up Tavern Blanzett.
Is that the designated hitter, number 7, Tavern Blanzett.
Bases loaded, 1 out. Blanzett, RBI single in the first. First pitch to him from Cates. Takes it for a strike. 0-1. Blanzett starting in the DH role for Creekside tonight. Came into this one batting .444 and 18 at-bats. Now 8 RBIs on the season. He drives this one to right center field. That one is going to be caught by Ramsey. Scoring Huber. It is now 5-2 Creekside. Tavern Blanzett now with his 9th RBI of the season. Still runners on first and second after the sac fly. Creekside back with a 3-run lead. Jackson, line drive, just foul down the left field line. Struck out looking his first time up at the plate. Good contact there on the first pitch. Second pitch swing in, it's just a fly ball out to center. Ramsey under it. He makes the catch for out number 3. But Creekside plates a run courtesy of the Tavern Blanzett sac fly. It's now 5-2 here heading into the bottom of the third on Schlick Sports.
Triple Crown Fence is a proud sponsor of Schlick Sports. Transform your space with our high-quality fences. Whether you're looking for privacy, security, or a touch of elegance, we've got you covered. At Triple Crown Fence, we pride ourselves on craftsmanship and durability. Our expert team ensures a seamless installation process so you can enjoy peace of mind and enhance your property's curb appeal. Call us today at 305-331-9377 for a free estimate. Your dream fence is just a phone call away. First Coast Lighting and Fans is a proud sponsor of Schlick Sports and Creekside Baseball. They have the area's largest selection of lights, fans, and home decor. Be sure to stop by and browse their location on Phillips Highway across from the Avenues Mall at 10130 Phillips Highway. They look forward to helping you with your lighting needs soon.
Time for a pitching change brought to you by Brightway Insurance. The Baselli Agency on in relief of Quinn Wilfong in the third. Hunter Schlegel for the Creekside Knights. Schlegel making his 9th appearance of the season. He's gone 16 innings, got a record of 1-0 at ERA at 2.19. He struck out 14 while walking 6. He's been a nice option for Creekside out of the pen. The southpaw gets ready to face 2, 3, 4 in the order for University Christian.
This shortstop, number 1, Bryce Harnage.
Bryson Harnage, first to greet him here. He struck out looking on a 3-2 count back in the first. Way behind the fastball. 0-1. Fly ball left field. That one is gone. Harnage
A home run
goes
for Bryce
deep for
Harnage.
University Christian. It's now 5-3. A no-doubter off the bat for Harnage, his second of the season. And it is back to a 2-run game.
Now pitching for Creekside, Hunter Schlegel.
A leadoff home run here in the third. That brings up Caden Warbington. Pitch a little early from Hunter Schlegel.
At bat number 7, Caden Warbington.
1-0 count. Final line on Quinn Wilfong. He goes 2 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, both earned, no walks, 4 strikeouts. This one past Parker Morton at third base. Warbington on with a single. Not the best start so far for Hunter Schlegel out of the pen.
The left fielder.
As
number
this
3,
Fighting Christians
Cam
offense staying
Harnage.
hot after a big second inning. One on, one in on the home run, nobody out. Schlegel set. He fires. Strike 1. Camden Harnage, the left fielder, now at the plate for UC. High chopper off the turf. That one is going to get into left field. And that is an easy out on a natural grass field, but right here at the turf, just a slow chopper out in front of the plate, and
The catcher, number 13, Bubba.
no chance
Crouch.
for Parker Morton or Ty Martineau to stop that base hit. 2 on, nobody out. A little bit of foreshadowing maybe right there from Chris King giving the signs. He goes, Hunter, you may want to look. High drive, left center field, going back. It is a one-hopper off the wall. Williams Fields throws to the cutoff man. They are going to hold the tying run at third. Scoring on the play is Warbington.
A run is in.
5-4. Bubba Crouch with the RBI double.
The third baseman.
Home run, single, and a double. 2 in scoring position. Tying run on third, go-ahead run on second, and now a mound visit from Chris King. Hudson Hyatt getting ready in the Creekside bullpen. Didn't get a chance to take a look at the fielding alignment for Creekside. On the outfield, Drew Williams in left, Zach Jackson in center, Michael Bysham out in right. Parker Morton, the third baseman for the Knights. Ty Martineau out at short with Aiden Benechek at second. Adam Harvey, the first baseman. Behind the plate, Carson McFarland, and now on the mound, Hunter Schlegel.
The third baseman, number
Trying
5,
to keep
Mason
this one
McLeod.
with Creekside on top in the third, but tying run just 90 feet away for University Christian. Creekside took the early 4-0 lead in the first. Got another run in the top half of this inning, but University Christian playing 2 in the second, 2 already here in the third. They got 2 more in scoring position. Infield comes in for Creekside. Ball high, 1-0. Mason McLeod. An RBI double his last time up. Takes a ball low, 2-0. These are 2 teams that are not looking to lose today. They have been red hot lately. They've been fighting. They've been swinging it really well. This one is not disappointed so far. Looked like Creekside might be able to run away with it after a dominant first inning. But University Christian quick to fight back in the second and third. Another ball low, gets away from McFarland. Staying put at third is Cam Harnage. 3 balls, no strikes. Forrest Peppercorn on deck. Takes on 3-0 and it's ball 4. Base is loaded, still nobody out. And that is going to do it for Hunter Schlegel. On in relief comes Hudson Hyatt. After this pitching change brought to you by Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency.
They are back together again and talking sports in Jacksonville. Brent Martineau and former Jags player Austin Lane from 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. on all the social media platforms, and for the first time ever in Jacksonville, a 24/7 streaming network. It's Action Sports Jax 24/7. Download the Action News Jax Now app and get sports all day, every day. It's on Roku, Apple TV, Google TV, and many other platforms. Action Sports Jax 24/7 and the new Brent and Austin Show, 10 a.m. until 1 p.m.
Bottom of the third inning now, as it is 5-4. Creekside just barely hanging on over University Christian. The Knights plated 4 in the first. University Christian responded with 2 in the second. Creekside got 1 here in the top of the third. 2 in already, 1 on a home run, 1 on an RBI double, and now Hudson Hyatt enters with the bases loaded. Nobody out in the bottom of the third inning, just looking to limit the damage. The freshman going to face Forrest Peppercorn, the first man to greet him. 7, 8, 9 coming up. Foul ball, strike 1. Hyatt has been really good this freshman year. 3 appearances, coming off of his first career start. He's pitched 9 1/3 with an ERA at 0.75. Off the bat, that's strike 2. That was a foul ball, right? Yes, it is. 0-2. Bases loaded, 2-strike count. Hyatt set, he fires. That is foul. No, called fair down the third base line. I cannot believe that call. The tying and go-ahead run score. It's 6-5.
Number 14, the right fielder, Sean Robinson.
That brings up Sean Robinson. University Christian now at the lead. Now 1-1 count. One misses away. 2-1. Two in scoring position. 4 runs in here in the third. All inside, 3-1. There's ball 4, bases loaded. That brings
Base
up
on
Joseph
balls.
Ramsey.
The center fielder, number 12, Joe Ramsey.
Seven men have come up to the plate. All of them have reached for University Christian in the third. There's strike one to Joseph Ramsey. UC with their first lead of the night. Chopper up over Hudson Hyatt. Benechek falls. There will be no throw. It's now 7-5.
Safe at first, another run is in.
A nightmare inning for the Creekside Knights. Nothing
Number
really
16,
going their way.
Nick Cates.
The turf coming into play a little bit too with these high choppers. One over the head of Parker Morton, one over Hudson Hyatt. That now brings us to Nick Cates. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Fouled away down the first base line, 1-2. After going down 1-2-3 in the first. University Christian has since recorded 4 hits in the second, 6 hits in the third. 2-2 on Cates. Bryson Harnage on deck. He led off the inning with a home run. Off the inside part of the bat, Benechek Fields throws to first. There's 1 out. Another run does score. Now 8-5.
Out recorded at first base. And another run scores.
So
The
8-5.
shortstop, number 1, Bryce
University Christian
Harnage.
leads. That brings up Harnage, who hit a no-doubter to left field to lead off the inning. He takes a strike. 0-1 count. Foul tip. 0-2. Way off the base at third. Sean Robinson. Nice job by McFarland catching that one way above his head. Another 2 strike pitch misses, 2-2. Hyatt got a fastball, curveball, changeup. Just looking to fill up the zone here. Up and in, 3-2. Hunter Zimmerman now up for Creekside in the bullpen. The 3-2. And he walked him.
A base on balls.
Bases now loaded again with 1 out. That brings up Caden Warbington. He singled
The second
his last
baseman,
time
number
up.
7, Caden Warbington.
Struggling to find some words here as there's another mound visit. Sure Creekside kind of feels the same way out there in the dugout. 6 runs in here in the third. Up and away, 1-0. Second baseman Warbington, 1 for 2 on the day. Flew out to center back in the first inning. Swings at strike 1 above the zone. Two on Caden Warbington. Bases loaded. Still 1 out. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 3, Cam Harnage.
Cam Harnage the next up. He singled as well earlier in the inning. 2 for 2. Single and a double. After ball one, 1-0. Chopper foul down the first base side. Strike 2 on Harnage. Hyatt looking to stop the bleeding and get us to the 4th. The pitch. This is inside. Two and two. Here's the pitch. That one misses up and away. Full count with the bases loaded. Hyatt's got to find the zone. The 3-2. Misses for ball 4. And it is now 9-5.
Balls, and a run is in. The catcher, number 13, Bubba Crouch.
Chris King gonna walk out to the mound. And that's gonna do it for Hudson Hyatt. Time now for another pitching change brought to you by Brightway Insurance. The Baselli Agency. Hunter Zimmerman on for Creekside when we return.
Hey Creekside baseball fans, tonight's game is brought to you by Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. Just like a skilled batter stepping up to the plate, Brightway Insurance hits it out of the park every time. As one of Florida's largest independent insurance agencies, they've got a lineup that covers all the bases: home, auto, boat, RV, you name it. They handle everything from jewelry to small business insurance. And here's the best part. With access to over 60 carriers, they're like having a whole team working for you. Let Brandon and his team play ball on your behalf, finding the perfect policy for the perfect price. Don't let your current agent strike out on service. Switch to Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. Call or text 904-297-7970. Play ball with confidence. With Brightway, you're always safe at home.
Nine 5 our score. 7 runs in the third for University Christian as Hunter Zimmerman on in relief of Hudson Hyatt. First batter he faces Bubba Crouch. RBI double for him earlier in the inning. 1-0. Big swing and a miss. Ball and a strike. The 1-1 from Zimmerman. Foul back. 1-2 on the catcher, Crouch. The third pitcher of the inning for Creekside. They now find themselves down by 4. Curveball. Just misses, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. And he got him looking at strike 3. A big inning for University Christian. They played 7 in the bottom of the third. Creekside's offense has been busy thus far, but they're going to need to keep it going as we hit play on to the top of the 4th inning on Schlick Sports.
Hey Creekside baseball fans, tonight's game is brought to you by Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. Just like a skilled batter stepping up to the plate, Brightway Insurance hits it out of the park every time. As one of Florida's largest independent insurance agencies, they've got a lineup that covers all the bases: home, auto, boat, RV, you name it. They handle everything from jewelry to small business insurance. And here's the best part. With access to over 60 carriers, they're like having a whole team working for you. Let Brandon and his team play ball on your behalf, finding the perfect policy for the perfect price. Don't let your current agent strike out on service. Switch to Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. Call or text 904-297-7970. Play ball with confidence. With Brightway, you're always safe at home.
Time now for another pitching change brought to you by Brightway Insurance. The Baselli Agency, University Christian, making their 3rd change of the night. Philip Lockey now on for his 11th appearance of the season. He's pitched 16 2/3 innings, got a 1-4 record. The ERA at 7.14. It's Creekside's offense hoping to strike back after a 7-run 3rd inning for University Christian.
The second baseman, number 2.
After leading
Vinicius.
through the first 2.5, Creekside now find themselves down for the first time tonight. They got 9-1-2 coming up. Trying to respond here after the big inning. Strike 1 to Aiden Benachek. Flew out to center in a 3-2 count his first time up. Called strike 2 on him. Now 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1 down for Creekside. It's back to the top of the order. And Michael Bysham.
1 out. The right fielder, number 6, Michael Bysham.
Michael Bysham up to the plate. He's 1 for 2. Singled to lead off the game in the first. Flew out to left in the second. call a strike low. 1-1. Ground ball, second base, fielded by Warbington, and he dropped it. So an error at second, and that's a base runner for Creekside. 1 on, 1 out.
The third baseman, number 1, Parker Morton.
Morton the next up for the Knights. He's 0 for 1. Reached on a walk in the first before popping out in the second. Swing and a miss there at strike 1. Strike 2 at the knees. Pickoff move back safely is Michael Bysham. Runner goes, pitch swung on and missed for strike 3. Throw down to second is into center field. Bysham going to stay put at second base, but Morton down for out number 2.
Safe at second on a stolen base.
That brings up Ty Martineau.
The shortstop, number 5.
Martineau 0 for 1.
Ty Martineau.
Also had a sack bunt in the first inning. This will be a big spot for the Knights to just get a run back. Runner in scoring position in the 4th. Ty Martineau leads the team in RBIs up at the plate. Shows bunt, pulls back, and they called it a strike. 1-1. High chopper towards short. Fielded cleanly, throw on in time for out number 3.
Nice play at first base.
Creekside down quietly in the top of the 4th inning.
We've completed 4.5. Our
It's
score 9-5.
9-5, University Christian.
Do your feet constantly hurt you and you're not sure what to do? Come see Dr. Bradley Herbst, a board-certified podiatrist at Podiatry Associates of Florida. Dr. Herbst specializes in the treatment of foot and ankle problems, including diabetic foot care, ingrown toenails, hammer toes, bunions, fractures, and more. They're ready to take care of you and keep your feet and ankles healthy. Come visit them on San Jose Boulevard in South Mandarin. Call to make your appointment today at 904-268-6993.
Bottom of the 4th, 9-5.
Leading
University
off for the
Christian
bottom
has
of the 4th inning
plated
for
those
UC.
9 runs in the
Number
last
5,
2
the
innings.
Third baseman, Mason McLeod.
A quiet inning needed right here for the Creekside Knights. Hunter Zimmerman going to face 6, 7, 8 due up, led off by Mason McLeod. He pops one up to the first baseman, Harvey. Makes the catch, 1 pitch, 1 out.
The first baseman, number 8, Forrest Peppercorn.
That brings up Forrest Peppercorn, who's 1 for 2. Pitch up high, 1-0. Slow chopper out to short. Martineau throws on to first. 2 gone now in the bottom of the 4th inning. Sean Robinson, the next up for University Christian.
The right fielder, number 14, Sean Robinson.
This is a team that was really struggling up at the plate for a long time this season. Batting .271 overall, but the reason that number's up over 270 now is because they've hit .318 in April. Sean Robinson takes strike 1. One pitch, chopped high to third. Morton Fields throws across the diamond. Harvey picks it out of the turf for out number 3. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Hunter Zimmerman and the Creekside Knights. They'll look to build off that momentum in the 5th when we return on Schlick Sports.
As we go.
That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. We specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today.
Top of the 6th inning now, or excuse me, top of the 5th
McFarland,
inning
catcher.
now on Schlick Sports as Carson McFarland leading things off for Creekside. Heart of the order. And this is a spot where they're going to need some production down by 4. To recap, Creekside took the early 4-0 lead in the first, but University Christian led by a 7-run 3rd inning. Bounce back to take a 9-5 lead as a deep fly out to center for McFarland.
Catch is made for the
1
out.
away.
The first
Brings up
baseman, number
Adam
14,
Harvey. He's
Adam
2 for
Harvey.
2. Doubled and singled so far in this one. Hard chopper out to short. Harnage will get Harvey. 2 up, 2 down for Creekside. And that brings up Drew Williams.
Made it first.
Knights looking for a spark as they have gone quiet since that big inning for UC.
The left fielder, number 9, Drew Williams.
Williams singled in the 3rd. He takes ball 1. 1-0. Tavern blends it on deck. Should it get that far for Creekside? There's a strike to Williams. Now 1-1 the count. Called strike 2 on Williams. 2 away, here's the pitch. Back up the middle, that one gloved out at short by Harnage. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Philip Lockey and University Christian. On now to the bottom of the 5th, 9-5 UC.
Triple Crown Fence is a proud sponsor of Schlick Sports. Transform your space with our high-quality fences. Whether you're looking for privacy, security, or a touch of elegance, we've got you covered. At Triple Crown Fence, we pride ourselves on craftsmanship and durability. Our expert team ensures a seamless installation process so you can enjoy peace of mind and enhance your property's curb appeal. Call us today at 305-331-9377 for a free estimate. Your dream fence is just a phone call away.
Bottom of the 5th now, 9-5. University Christian leads the Creekside Knights.
Number 12, Joe Ramsey.
9-1-2 coming up for the Fightin' Christians. Sun now setting below that third baseline. Temperature down to 80 degrees. A little more breezy. Here's the gust. We're up to 13 at first pitch. That's a single back up the middle for Ramsey, leading off things in the 5th for University Christian. Ramsey now 3 for 3 on the night with 2 RBIs. I'll bring up the pitcher, Philip Lockey.
At that number 6 lock.
One-0 pitch, curveball in the dirt. Staying put at first is Joseph Ramsey. Creekside take on St. John's Country Day in DeLand next Wednesday and Thursday to finish out their regular season ahead of the district playoffs. Now 3-0 count on Philip Lockey. And he walked him. 2 on, nobody out.
A base on balls.
I'll bring up Bryson Harnage.
The shortstop, number
Robbie
1.
McCloskey going to go out and
Harnage.
visit with Hunter Zimmerman. And that's going to do it for Zimmerman. Micah Henson coming on in this pitching change, brought to you by Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. 2 on, 1 out. 9-5 UC when we return on Schlick Sports. Actually, nobody out.
First Coast Lighting and Fans is a proud sponsor of Schlick Sports and Creekside Baseball. They have the area's largest selection of lights, fans, and home decor. Be sure to stop by and browse their location on Phillips Highway across from the Avenues Mall at 10130 Phillips Highway. They look forward to helping you with your lighting needs soon.
Time now for a pitching change brought to you by Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. Micah Henson making his 3rd appearance of the season. He's gone 2 2/3 innings on the mound.
Number 1.
He's allowed 1 run on 1 hit. Struck out 2 while walking 1, hitting 2. He's been solid in his relief appearances on the mound. Now 2 on, nobody out. 2-3-4 coming up for UC. Bryson Harnage takes ball 1. Good curveball from Henson. Misses for ball 2. Carson McFarland going to trot out, have a quick chat with the junior Henson. Two-0 count. Harnage 1 for 2 at the home run. He takes strike 1. Two balls and a strike on the shortstop. Fouled back. 2-2. Henson looking for a strikeout or a ground ball here. Force it 2nd and 3rd. Able to fight off the 2-strike offering, Harnage. Henson gonna step off the mound. Ready again for the 2-2. Up and away, full count now on Bryson Harnage. And he hit him. Bases loaded, nobody out. Caden Warbington next up for UC.
Second baseman, number 7, Caden Warbington.
Warbington 1 for 3 with a single, scoring in that big third inning. Fouled away, 0-1. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Creekside at one point led 4-0. UC able to battle back, plate in 9 combined in the second and third innings. The 1-2. Fouled tip. Caught by McFarland. And it is strike 3. Home plate umpire confirming with the field ump. And now Coach Calvin Orth going to have a little conversation about it. So 1 away with the bases loaded.
The left fielder, number 3, Cam Harnage.
This brings up Cam Harnage. Ramsey on third. Lockie out at second. Harnage at first. McFarland gonna go have another talk with Micah Henson. Beautiful night sky in the background here. Henson gets the call low. 1-1. One pitch. Misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. Harnage just reached base all 3 times up at the plate. 2 hits and a walk. 3-1, Henson got to find the zone. Henson set. Here's the pitch. Missed outside, ball 4.
It's a base on balls. Scores a run.
So that walks in a run, now 10-5 UC. I'll bring up Bubba Crouch and Creekside and make another pitching change. Brought to you by Brightway Insurance, the Biselli Agency, Michael Bysham coming on for Creekside.
They are back together again and talking sports in Jacksonville. Brent Martineau and former Jags player Austin Lane from 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. on all the social media platforms and for the first time ever in Jacksonville, a 24/7 streaming network. It's Action Sports Jax 24/7. Download the Action News Jax Now app and get sports all day every day. It's on Roku, Apple TV, Google TV, and many other platforms. Action Sports Jax 24/7 and the new Brent and Austin Show, 10 a.m. until 1 p.m.
Bottom of the 5th inning, bases loaded, 2 outs. Michael Bysham on in relief for Creekside. Taking over for Micah Henson. He's got to get Bubba Crouch here with 2 away. Creekside trying to keep
13, Bubba
some hope
Crouch.
alive here in the 5th inning. For Creekside, this is their 6th pitcher in 5 innings. Foul ball 0-1. There's strike 2, fouled back. Crouch 1 for 3, 2 strikeouts and an RBI double. The 0-2. Down and in. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Defensive substitutions for Creekside. Micah Henson moves out to second base. Aiden Benechek to third. Parker Morton moves from third to left. Drew Williams from left to center, and Zach Jackson from center to right, with the right fielder Bysham now on the mound. Fastball in. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
The third baseman, number
2
5,
away now.
Mason McLeod.
That brings up Mason McLeod. This scorebug, I think, had 2 outs. There's 1 out. Popped up. McFarland makes the catch for out number 3. UC gets 1 in the bottom of the 5th, on to the 6th inning.
We've completed 5.
It's 10-5. Christians.
UC adds a run.
Hey Creekside baseball fans, tonight's game is brought to you by Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. Just like a skilled batter stepping up to the plate, Brightway Insurance hits it out of the park every time. As one of Florida's largest independent insurance agencies, they've got a lineup that covers all the bases: home, auto, boat, RV, you name it. They handle everything from jewelry to small business insurance. And here's the best part. With access to over 60 carriers, they're like having a whole team working for you. Let Brandon and his team play ball on your behalf, finding the perfect policy for the perfect price. Don't let your current agent strike out on service. Switch to Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. Call or text 904-297-7970. Play ball with confidence. With Brightway, you're always safe at home.
Got it. Back here for the 6th. Tavern blants it at the plate. 2-0 count on him as Creekside down by 5 early on. And he blants it. Leadoff man on for Creekside. Now I'll bring up Zach Jackson's pinch hitter Josh Huber.
Number 25, Josh Huber.
Huber this season for Creekside, 0 for 4 at the plate. First pitch misses, ball 1. Another pitch down low from Lockie. Ball 3 outside. Lockie does not want to give Creekside life, walk the first 2 men. Nick Romeo on deck for the Creekside Knights. Ball 4, 2 on, nobody out. Nick Romeo now up for Aiden Benechek. Base hit or a walk right here would be huge for Creekside, getting back to the top of the order. This one not over. Though if you are a fan of Creekside or a Creekside player, these last few innings have not been very fun.
Number 4, Romeo.
Romeo takes strike 1. And he sends this one to center field. It is caught by Ramsey, 1 away. Good contact on that one.
Catch is made.
Ramsey able to range over, however, and make the play. 2 on, 1 out. Michael Bysham the next up for Creekside.
Number 6, Michael Bysham.
Bysham's reached twice, once on a single, once on an error. Swings and misses at strike 1. Time called at the plate. Beisham's been swinging it well lately. Takes a pitch low, 1-1. Ball and a strike. That one fought off, foul out of play. Down the right field side. Got a hold of that one, made good contact. Bisham came into this one at 293. Caught swinging down low. So after back-to-back walks, the next two men down in order for Creekside, and that brings up Parker Morton, who's being pinch hit for by Connor Belizik. And the message from Chris King from third base. Single, hit the ball on the ground.
At bat, Connor Belizik.
Doesn't want him trying to play hero ball here. Down 5. Just move the order. Now 1-1 on Belizik. Swings and fouls one away. Now 2 strikes on Belizik. Lands it on second, Huber on first. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Strike 3, you're in
And that retires the side. On to the bottom of the 6th. Our score, UC 10, Creekside 5.
First Coast Lighting and Fans is a proud sponsor of Schlick Sports and Creekside Baseball. They have the area's largest selection of lights, fans, and home decor. Be sure to stop by and browse their location on Phillips Highway across from the Avenues Mall at 10130 Phillips Highway. They look forward to helping you with your lighting needs soon.
Bottom of the 6th inning. 7-8-9 coming up to face Michael Bisham.
Peppercorn.
Led off by Forrest Peppercorn. In the bottom of the 6th. It's a foul tip. Strike 1. Good off-speed stuff there from Bisham. Quickly 2 strikes on Peppercorn. And he got him swinging. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, 1 out. To lead off the bottom of the 6th, Sean Robinson the next up.
Sean Robinson.
He's 1 for 2, reaching on a single and a walk. Grounded out his last time up in the 4th. Pitch upstairs, ball 1. Been a tough night here for Creekside as it was looking good early on, but 7-run third inning. The difference. That one over Martineau into left center field for a base hit.
That's a base
Second
hit.
knock of the night for Sean Robinson. 1 on, 1 out.
The center fielder,
That
number
brings up
12,
Joseph
Joe
Ramsey.
Ramsey.
And he is having himself a night. 3 for 3, couple RBIs. Came into this one batting .255, 2 RBIs on the season. Doubled that total tonight. 3 singles. Trying to make it 4 knocks here as he takes ball 1. Final week of the regular season next week on Schlick Sports. 2 home games for Creekside to round things out against St. John's Country Day and DeLand. Should be a couple good matchups. Runner goes, pitch is through into right, make it 4 hits for Ramsey. Williams thrown into third. It's cut off. Runners at the corners, 1 away.
It's a base hit.
Robinson at third, Ramsey at first. That brings up Philip Lockey.
Number 6, Philip Locke.
Or Locke. Strike 1 to the pitcher. Bisham yet to allow an earned run out of the bullpen his sophomore or junior years. Big time danger of doing so right here with a runner on third. Locke swings and misses behind strike 2. K-time. Can you get him? Just outside. 2-2. Another 2-strike offering. Little chopper up the middle. Martineau flips to Henson, and they call him safe at second. No outs on the play.
He's safe at second. A run scores.
2 on, 1 out, 1 in.
The shortstop, number 1, Bryce Harnage.
11-5 UC now. Bryce Harnage. 1 for 2 at the home run. Reached on a hit by pitch and a walk as well. Two on, 1 out. And 2-1 count. University Christian up by 6, looking to close out their 6th straight win. Getting hot at the right time, and runner breaking, fly ball center field. Catch is made by Josh Huber. Back safely at second is Joseph Ramsey. 2 down. That'll bring up Caden Warbington.
Number 7, Caden Warbington.
Creekside obviously without a couple key players tonight in Strump and Aschenfelder. Definitely wouldn't have hurt to have him, but I think not much you can do when the other team puts up 11 runs. Two on, 2 out. Pitch upstairs, 3-0. Warbington currently 1 for 4. Single and 2 strikeouts. Popped up. Foul out of play. Now 3-1. Bisham fires. There's strike 2. Warbington fouls ball 4. Count full. 2 gone. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. It is caught by Josh Huber for out number 3. University adds on one more here in the bottom of the 6th. They look to shut out their 11th home win of the season when we return on Schlick Sports.
11.
Hey Creekside baseball fans, tonight's game is brought to you by Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. Just like a skilled batter stepping up to the plate, Brightway Insurance hits it out of the park every time. As one of Florida's largest independent insurance agencies, they've got a lineup that covers all the bases: home, auto, boat, RV, you name it. They handle everything from jewelry to small business insurance. And here's the best part. With access to over 60 carriers, they're like having a whole team working for you. Let Brandon and his team play ball on your behalf, finding the perfect policy for the perfect price. Don't let your current agent strike out on service. Switch to Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. Call or text 904-297-7970. Play ball with confidence. With Brightway, you're always safe at home. Do your feet constantly hurt you and you're not sure what to do? Come see Dr. Bradley Herbst, a board-certified podiatrist at Podiatry Associates of Florida. Dr. Herbst specializes in the treatment of foot and ankle problems, including diabetic foot care, ingrown toenails, hammer toes, bunions, fractures, and more. They're ready to take care of you and keep your feet and ankles healthy. Come visit them on San Jose Boulevard in South Mandarin. Call to make your appointment today at 904-268-6993.
Top of the 7th inning, Creekside trying to put together a miracle comeback down 6th in the 7th. They got 3, 4, 5 coming up. Creekside started this game off with a 4-run first inning. Since then, it's been 11-1 University Christian. Time Martineau leading things off for Creekside in the 7th. He rips one to first. Peppercorn makes the play. One down.
At first base, one out.
I'll bring up Carson McFarland. He's 0 for 1 and has walked twice. University Christian has been
Carson McFarland.
phenomenal at home this season, 10-1, and looking to make it 11-1. They've won just 3 games on the road. Chopper to third, and there's out number 2.
Put out recorded at first base, 2 down.
I'll bring up Harvey, he's 2 for 3. 3-run double, back in the first, singled in the third. JK Jackson Kane up to the plate. First pitch, a called strike.
Pinch hitting Jackson Kane, number 12.
The 0-1. Downstairs. Now a ball and a strike. Knights down to their final out. Pitch in the dirt. 2-1. Called strike 2. 2-2 count. Lock fires. Up high, ball 4, excuse me. They did call that last pitch a ball. Heard the umpire talking, I thought otherwise. Runner on first, 2 away. Line keeps moving to Drew Williams. Back up the middle. Throw on to first. In time for out number 3. University Christian,
our final score,
led by a 7-run third, win over Creekside by a score of 11-5. That'll do it for our coverage out here at University Christian School. Creekside returns to take on St. John's Country Day at home next Wednesday here on Schlick Sports. But until then, I'm Noah Schlick signing off, saying see you next time here on